All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hopefully, the audio problems I was having just now is fixed. It looks like it is. Let me just check the system settings one more time and take a look at what the output's like. Test 1 2. All right, we'll see. We'll see how things are going. Let me know how it is out there. If I need to make adjustments, I have the mixer on with me. Yeah, picture looks good, but the sound is a bit muffled. That was what I was afraid of. For some reason, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why. Let me try putting the main volume up. Is that helping at all? I'm turning the main volume up. Let's see, it's at 6.5 now. It's better? Okay. Okay, so I just need high DI. I'll fix this stuff in the off time. Now let me do one more thing here. Check one more thing. Okay, turn the volume up on the guitar a little bit. So you should be able to hear the the actual plug a little bit better. Hopefully that works. Yeah, we got some bugs today. We got some bugs, but I think we'll be all right with this, if the good. All right. Okay, we're good. We're good. That's about as good as we're going to get here. Let me set this up, and we are ready to go. All right. So here goes. I see you dancing there, but there's tension in your stare, as if the world is disturbing your peace, as if there's something deep inside you try so hard to hide, leaves you aching to find your sweet release. Just come with me, and I'll show you a place where the wind flows free. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, I breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom, I breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Just take a seat with me, let it run free, there is no shame. Feel the tension ooze away, I still want you by my side. It makes you feel alive, feel the fragrance of creation as you stay. It's a love so fine, but now just let it flow from your depths into mine. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, I breathe it in. And so Once you're satisfied, just return to the dance and to the soundtrack of your life. But so you know, if the tension ever grows, come back here to find me and let the wind blow. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your home little room. It's like roses in bloom, breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. All right, so that was Wind Song. Great to be here tonight. And I got to make one more adjustment here because I think I figured out why the guitar volume is so low. It's the settings on the guitar itself. I'm going to mute the guitar microphone briefly. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me go back to the monitor mix here. And solo the guitar input. If I step away from the microphone, should be able to hear the guitar just fine. Let me turn it up in my monitor mix a little bit. Okay, that should do it. Okay, we should be bug-free for the rest of the stream now. Wait, did I unmute the guitar? Yeah, I did. I did, good. What about the mic? Okay, there we go. All right, we're good now. A straight and narrow country road, green and gravel, all that's seen, sky of blue and homes of white, clearings few and far between, a pedal steady as a glide, a balance learned from long ago, generations passed it down, hard and fast or soft and slow. Very few can break this seal. It's just you and this heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. Wind blows by a chiseled face, salt and pepper on your head. Young with just a touch of old, shows the life with which you led. The soulful song you carried on was only ever sung by you. The passers-by where motors run are guessing less than 62. Many pass your steady heels, but one will touch your heaven on two wheels. Your heaven on two wheels. cell phone rings, four wheels fly past a low speed limit sign. Looks away for just a touch. Luck ain't on your side this time. A crunch of metal, skin and bone breaks the silence of your way. Dust, it settles back to earth. Your blood settles in the clay. Your soul weaves right by this field, and you climb up to heaven on two wheels. Heaven on two wheels. A broken family split for good. You got no chance to mend your home. Friday nights are not the same without the voice you made your own. But we remember all the times you bared your soul for us to hear. And for me you gave the world through your words and through your cheers. So let your spirit be revealed each time I ride my heaven on two wheels. My heaven on two wheels. Your heaven on two wheels. My heaven on two wheels. All right, excellent. That was Heaven on Two Wheels. That's an original song of mine. So, tonight is our monthly Ask the Audience night, and the question is up on the screen right now. What is your favorite activity to partake in when the weather gets warm? I know, and I wish I could read the chat a little bit better, but I know Twigs commented on an earlier post saying car shows and making movies. Both very noble achievements. So, as it says over there, leave your answers in the comments. I'm going to take a look at some of your answers so far. Let's see here. Twigs said, picture is good. It looks like you have a tan. That's just high definition. The camera on here is capable of full HD now, which is 1080p, which is miles better than the old computer. Let's see. What did my mom have to say? God, I can't read it. The screen is so small now. My favorite thing when the weather gets warmer is my favorite thing even when it's cold. Walking. But I also love bike riding. Amen. Amen, of course, and I know that well. Let me full screen the entire... Oh, that's way better. Way better, way better. Let's see what Twigs did. Car shows, and maybe doing more stuff in the music industry. One other thing I like to do is seeing... Thank you so much, Twigs. That's so kind of you. Appreciate it very much. I was also going to add attending outdoor shows. Yes, it's very, very good. That's very, very good. So if you have... Oh, Missy had an answer. Hanging on my deck with my family. That's good. That's good. That's very nice. There used to be a deck right out here in our house, but we hardly ever used it, so we had it removed. And also, my office is right here. So, and Carrie just commented, favorite thing gets hot, it's having a vodka tonic with lots of iced lemon and lime. Okay. I don't drink, but more power to you. But I'll put the question back up on the screen again. If any of you, if anyone else has some answers that you would like to get, I'll be reading them out if they come in. But for now, I'm actually going to do a cover song, something I haven't done in a long time, actually. This song came up on my playlist a little while ago, and I decided to bring it back out for the bring it out in the on the repertoire again. Okay, that's all right. Once again, that's I'm going to test the volume one more time with the with what you're hearing. So I haven't done this one in a while, but I do love this song, and I love hearing it being played, and I love playing it as well. This is Ellis Paul's song. This is 3,000 Miles. My name is Robert Wilson. I'm from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I've been living out of a suitcase now for 14 days. I walked the boulevard in Hollywood. I caught a Vegas show that was no good. Met a dancer there who starred in a Broadway play. But it's a lonely world from this Greyhound. Believe me, I've been here 14 days. 3,000 miles, I've come a long, long way. 3,000 miles. Now 21, that's as good a guess as any age that I'd confess to. Let's just say I'm old enough to get away. Oh, back in school I found the only written truth on bathroom stalls and telephone booths. I studied a while, but college got in my way. Now I've learned much more from the back of this Greyhound, but believe me, I've been here 14 days. 3,000 miles, come a long, long way. 3,000 miles. Have you seen how the world outside is turning? And it's yours. We were put here for the learning. People talk to themselves on Greyhounds. Even the driver's strange to hear. They tell the same forgotten story. Will it fall on forgetful ears? 3,000 miles, come a long, long way. 3,000 miles. Now down in Houston, out comes a woman with 2 kids and a bottle of booze. And she cracked them both like match heads whenever they ventured too close to refuse. And I sat with a girl from Boston. I was playing cards for cigarettes. I lost her name at the poker game, but her face I'll never forget. You'll never forget the view on these windows. Believe me, I've been here 14 days. 3,000 miles, come a long, long way. 3,000 miles. right, thanks again. I'm going to turn the guitar up a little bit for you guys so you can hear that a little bit better. Let's see, what did we get? Did we get any more? Let me grab this. I forgot to bring my drink over. Let's see if we got any other answers to our question here. Let's see. My dad chimed in. He said, "Cutting grass." Yep. The men in this house do love to mow the lawn, but Dad definitely does it more because he's up during the day. I got a whole nother. Let's see, what else does it have to say? Oh, thank you, Twigs. Let's watch out. Oh, he knows. He's heard me play it before. Went to Arizona for vacation one year and played Let's Open Mic. True. All right. Well, continue on here. I'll keep the question up for 2 more songs, and then I'll share with you my answer. Put that back up. Now continue on with our set today. This is Ember. I can't sleep tonight. There's 1,000 fireflies. Tomorrow fears it might. Glowing yellow stain my eyes. It occurs to me, more so than I wish to say, the pain of which I sing, built up longer than today. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert, storm, and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. I work through the day. In the moments I ignore, I collect my pay, but I won't return for more. With my inner strife on this filter system too, I can't live my life at a wall I can't break through. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert, storm, and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. When the moon is new, or the cover clouds my stay, that's when I must escape. There's only so much I can take. was still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. But I can't move tonight. All right, thanks again. Continuing on here, I'm going to do another song that I haven't done in a really long time. This one is actually a Bob Dylan tune. It's called Chimes of Freedom, and it really is a favorite of mine. It's one of the first Dylan songs I ever heard, and I absolutely love the way. I particularly love the way that Bruce Springsteen sings this song. He has a very, very powerful version of it that he has on an old EP he put out in 1988 or 89, I want to say. And with live performance with the E Street Band, and he really does a good job with this one. So I'll play his version. This is Chimes of Freedom. Far between sundown's finish and midnight's broken toll, we ducked inside the doorway, thunder crashing, as majestic bells of boats struck shadows in the sounds, seeming to be the chimes of freedom flashing. Oh, flashing for the warriors whose strength is not to fight, flashing for the refugees on the unarmed road of flight, and for each and every underdog soldier in the night. We gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. In the city's melted furnace, unexpectedly we watched, with faces hidden here as the walls were tightening, as the echo of the wedding bells before the blowing rain dissolved the bells of the lightning. Toiling for the rebel, toiling for the rake, toiling for the luckless, the abandoned and forsaked, toiling for the outcast, burning constantly at stake. We gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. Even though a cloud's white curtain in a far-off corner flashed, and the hypnotic splattered mist was slowly lifting, electric lights still struck like arrows fired but for the ones condemned to drift or else be kept from drifting. tolling for the searching ones on their speechless seeking trail, for the lonesome-hearted lovers with too personal a tale, and for each unharmful, gentle soul misplaced inside a jail. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing, well, starry-eyed and laughing, as I recall when we were called, trapped by no of ours, for they hang suspended. As we listened one last time, and we watched with one last look, spellbound and swallowed till the tolling ended. Oh, tolling for the aching ones whose wounds cannot be nursed, for the countless confused, accused, misused, strung out ones and worse, and for every hung-up person in the whole wide universe. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. All right, thanks again. That was Chimes of Freedom by Bob Dylan. I think that's one of the best songs he ever wrote. Okay, so we had our question today, favorite activity to partake in when the weather gets warm. You guys gave your answers. Now it's time for me to give mine. Let's see what kind of answers did we get. I got to go back and let's see. You had my mom say walking. Twig said the car shows and the movies, and a bunch of others heading out on the deck. You know, stuff like that. Mowing the lawn. My dad, of course. But I'll give my answer now. Let me take this off. I'll give my answer. I got two answers for you. First one is hiking. I know I don't look like a hiker, but I do enjoy it. I just had the family and I just had the first hike of the year this past Sunday, right on Easter, and it was good, but weren't quite up to shape yet. None of us were. It'll take a while to get back into that kind of shape. We do plan on. We always take nature vacations whenever we go, so we usually visit like a national park or something along that where we can kind of be with nature, you know. And we're going to be doing that again this coming fall. So we got plenty of time to get ourselves into hiking shape before we do some of that. And I don't do winter hiking. I don't do winter hiking at all. I tried it once, and some of you know it was backbreaking. Literally. And the second thing I want to put out there is one that I think my mom mentioned in the chat, if I remember correctly, and that is cycling, going out on a bike and taking a ride. And I alluded to that earlier in the show with Heaven on Two Wheels. Last line of the song is "Let your spirit be revealed each time I ride my heaven on two wheels." That's what that's referring to. And my cycling season will be starting soon. I'm getting the bike out later this week. And I have several cycling areas near where I live that I like to go to. I don't do anything too strenuous. I've been on the worst end of that in the past. So those were my answers to the question today. Let me check what's out of tune here. And I'll continue on with our set tonight with Build This City. And then I'll switch over to the other guitar and play some of those tracks for you as soon as I'm done here. All right. Well, thanks again for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you here. All right, so here is Build This City. In Patterson on the bread box line, he lost his home on his own dime. She rules the bright light serenade with a child at her promenade. A thinning man in the tightest jeans, a husband sick in bed asleep. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. Innocence with charcoal skin, his brother shot by a blue man's tin. A brother trapped in a textile mill, risks her hand for her mouth to fill. Concrete towers proud and tall, how many iron workers fall. From the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. We used to be a solemn land, planted firmly in the sand. Then shops were called our conscience hid. Wake up to see just what they did. They ripped apart the prophet's tongue, and the murderer is free to run. The gambler hits the slope in stride, climbing up to the money's high. The working man has a beggar's kiss. God knows we are better than this. So from the ashes of pain and pity, come together, let's build this city. 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 All right, thanks again. That was Build This City. Going to move on to, let's see, Carrie actually said gardening. That'll be our last answer for the question. Thank you so much for the input, Carrie. And what do we got here? Lyric shown. Really? Wow, that's impressive. If that's the case, then. All right, I'll switch over to the other guitar now. All right, moving right along. Okie doke. Let me know how the volume on this guitar is working. Just had to raise it in the monitor a little bit. Okay, so here's a song, here's an original song of mine that I haven't brought out in a while. This is called It Was Never You, off the first album. All right. Did you ever really move on when she said goodbye? I can see you sitting home alone, the tears still flooding your eyes. 18 months, it's all it was, that you held her in your arms. The time was short, the love was young, but then she tore it all apart. And I know it's hard to face the truth. It was never you that she was longing for, she could never do. She needed something more, you can't believe it's true. But it was never you. 18 years, they say, is young to know exactly where you belong. She made her choices out of fear from what her daddy said was wrong. She could never settle for what someone else thinks is right. She has to find out on her own. It took too long to realize. And I know it's hard to face the truth. It was never you that she was longing for, she could never do. She needs something more, you can't believe it's true. It was never you. Oh, you're a good man, faithful, every morning like the sun. So why would she let everything just come undone? She grew up and she said you could never be the one. You can't believe it's true. Oh, it was never you that she was longing for, she could never do. She needed something more, you can't believe it's true. It was never you. It was never you. Oh, it was never you. Never you. All right, thanks again. It was never you. Big thanks for coming out again tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I know it's almost 8. I got 7:55 on me right now. So let me look at what I have left for tonight's set list. All right, how about we skip right to this one. Hope I didn't just blow your ears out with that. Alrighty. I'm going to turn that down. Turn it down in here too. That should be better. All right, we'll do our satisfaction for you. Some people like to hit the town on a Saturday night, from a swagger to a swoon. They dance and drink till the wee hours of the morning light to some new familiar tune. But with you I can rest easy, dance alone to our hearts beating as one. 'Cause we got our own song and it goes sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Some people like to hit up God on a Sunday morning with Jesus on their tongue, their hands wide open and arms reaching towards the sky, singing to a worship song. But you and me, we step outside and listen to the birds perched on a tree. That's all the worship I will ever need. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Some people like to hit the road in the early hours on just about any day. We chase the sun until it sets above our heads, and a campfire makes its way. So me and you and all our friends, we come together, souls in hand. We tell our stories, share our reactions. It's where we get our satisfaction. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. All right, thanks again. That was Our Satisfaction. Let me check this harmonica record. As soon as the song's over, the missing note goes away. Couldn't play that note for some reason throughout the show. Well, too late now. No more harmonica songs in the set. But I do have 3 more songs scheduled for you. I know we started a little late so because of my audio issues, so I'll do some more, do a little bit of an extended set for you if in that case. So I'll continue on. This is Baltimore. TV shows you an illusion. There's a darker side of town. I tremble at the thought of being next in line as the higher powers pound. The lucky ones sweat out the city jail. The others blaze in rosewood, brown and blood red trail. Baltimore, can you hear your children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. J-Hill van skids through these poor man's streets. We just let them have their fun. His hands are tied, his body's loose against his floor and walls. That'll teach him not to run. Head to Great Bar and he's gone. Blue skies turn to gray as his soul passes on. Baltimore, can you hear the children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. These martyrs leave their sidewalks wounded and stained. It's up to us to summon down the cleansing rain. The names are stapled to our chests. We won't stop till they can rest. Baltimore, can you hear your children crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Baltimore, can you hear your country crying? Baltimore, can you hear the people singing? Let the revolution pass through Baltimore. Revolution pass through Baltimore. All right. Thank you guys so much. Great thrill to have you here. Now, I'm going to play two more songs for you. One is The Finish Line, and I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one in dedication. I literally just found out about this today, but I found out that some of the faculty, actually a lot of the faculty, I think 9,000 people are currently striking in Rutgers University over the pay of adjunct professors and for student protection. So this song goes out to them. This is The Finish Line. The money gives the orders high, officials blind and pockets aligned. They either don't see or they just don't care. Everybody knows their names. They run the race on that alone. The light turns green and they're halfway there. They pick the winner, 'cause nobody else really matters here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape, then we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. Once the celebration ends, the trophy's handed to the strong. Litter lines a decrepit streets. But that is where the work begins. Heroes work behind the scenes. Sweepers line as the cameras flee. Don't give the trouble of saying we don't really matter here. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape, then we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. We are the cleaners, the drivers, street sweepers who clean up the guns. We are the rebels, the fighters, crusaders and fathers and mothers, daughters and sons. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race. We're not gonna win the here and now. It's a different race we're here to run. Beyond the tape, then we spread out, basking in their fake fluorescent sun. Our gears begin to grind just past the finish line. Yeah, just past the finish line. All right, so that was the finish line, and that goes out to the people over at Rutgers. Keep standing strong. I saw an interview today with a journalism professor who works at, who teaches at Rutgers on their New Brunswick campus, and it's not pretty what's going on over there. So, but nonetheless, thank you so much to everybody who joined us tonight. It's always a play one more song for you. I'll put up our ticker tape with all the info if you want to support the show in any way. I do want to put a special emphasis on Patreon right now because I am working on a lot of new content for that. I will be putting out a new song on Friday over there, and I'll be putting out a new Patreon exclusive video as well very soon on there. And I got a lot of other stuff forward for Patreon in the works. So if you're interested in that, it only costs $1 a month to become a member. And you get access to a lot of exclusive content, behind the scenes stuff. So I hope you can join us over there. But for now, thank you so much for tuning in. Always a pleasure to have you here. I won't leave you here for too much longer. I'll play one more song. This is How You Say Goodbye. Bases are loaded. I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded. No room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating. The cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes in a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, the swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times. You can fit in this old room, but as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight. A swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I say goodbye. All right, thank you guys so much. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, and I hope I will see you again very, very soon. And next week's live stream is going to be all request night, so get your requests ready for when the time comes. I'll put that up there. Thank you again so much for to everyone who joined us today. Thank you so much to my mom, of course. Thank you to Twigs. Thank you to Missy Andrew Schwartz. Thank you to Ginny. Thank you to Carrie. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight on tonight's live stream, and everybody else who was able to join us in the chat as well. So we'll continue on with our journey next week with our all request night. So have your stuff ready to go for then. I'll have mine. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Let me make sure everything is put together here so I can black out. All right. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys again soon. Peace and love, you guys. Take care.